Ready? Good evening, Shamila. Good evening, everyone. Let's start the session, please. Now, look here. Inform everyone to join. Now, look here. Hey, in school, half yearly, your exams will be starting, so we need to be very, very careful. Last part we are going to do for this chapter. Okay. Very good. So you need to shout out your name and please understand one thing. From next class, 11, good evening. Just write down your name. Now everyone please listen. Good evening. So last class we were talking about some of the most important things that is related to environment. Today is the last part of environment because it is a big hope for us because I want everybody listen very nicely. Himanshu, I know you. So now look here. Everyone listen very carefully. One will be Prasanna Pushkaran. Who is that? Ashwita. So now listen. Everybody please pay attention for this one. So if someone will be asking you, Praveen, okay? Praveen is offline today, online today. So now listen. Everybody pay attention here. This is the last section of environment chapter and we need to do it very nicely. Got it? So see, till now in environment section, what and all things we have discussed. We have discussed about pyramid and we have discussed about other factors. But now we are going to discuss about some of ozone layer also depletion. Ashwita, yes. Gopika, where is Gopika? Now in 1987, the United Nations Environmental Program, that is UNEP. See, it's not only about production. Hey, it's not about only production. It's not about only trophic levels. It's about the environmental problems and pollutions. Understood not? It's not about feeding a level of population. It's about understanding the population which is exactly feed on by a specific type of species. Got it? So now the grassroots level. The grassroots level here is the level where we are exactly thinking that from here on, what should be the poison distributed to the different species? Correct now? In a way, we are poisoning the other factors also. Correct now? So here we need to understand some of the major crucial part. So what and all are the major crucial part we need to understand. Okay, Vishwa. So now look here, beta. We will start. So in 1987, that is UNEP succeeded in forging an agreement to freeze CFC production in a 1986 level. So why? Because you need to understand that CFC, it is called as chlorofluorocarbon. So it is a type of chemical when it is exactly on the way. Very good, beta. So it is a type of chemical when this chemical will be released by AC, refrigerator. So there is exactly specific type of gas they are putting in it. Understood? So when you will be working, the compressor will be definitely releasing this chemical. And because this chemical has a hazardous impact on ozone. So it depletes the ozone layer. What it is doing? Depletion of ozone layer. So ozone layer is getting depleted here. What is happening? Ozone layer is getting depleted. So that means it's one of the major crucial factor which is exactly affecting the lifespan of every creature. Why? Because if ozone will be, can anybody message and type and inform me if ozone layer depletion will be there? What can be the impact of depletion of ozone layer? The UV rays, that is short wavelength rays, which is coming from sun. short wavelength rays, which is exactly, yes, it is exactly coming from sun. Yeah, it is exactly going to create what? Impact on skin diseases. Understood? Cancer also. It can do skin cancer also. Okay, so what we are doing here is we will be talking about some factors through which we can reduce the depletion of ozone. See, ozone making is done by UV rays itself. Are you understanding? Because UV rays will break what oxygen molecule and help, yes, so it is exactly going to make that and it is going to break that. So you need to understand that part. Now what we are going to do here is that part means, so what you call, we need to understand some of the, good evening Sanjay. So here we need to understand some of the most important factors. So now understand that is nitrous oxide is produced in industrial process like forest fire and then solid waste and disposal. So they will be exact and spraying of insecticides and pesticides. So these will be doing what, beta? They will be releasing. So methane and nitrous oxide can cause ozone destruction. So they are during what? Doing what? Ozone destruction. What they are doing? Ozone destruction. Tanish, say, I mean online. Yes, Tanish, say, I mean online. Yes, sir. Sir, I am in online live stream. So here, destruction, look here. So you need to understand. I have everybody understanding this one. Come on, say. I hope you might have understood this part. Now we are going to Divya. Good evening. Now listen, beta. So that means what? What and all are the other factors that is destroying the ozone layer? Correct now. So what and all are the other factors that is destroying the ozone layer? So nitrous oxide is produced in industrial process. Understood? So they will be exactly damaging ozone. Next is fire, forest fire. They are also reducing ozone layer. Solid waste disposal, spraying of insecticides and pesticide, etc. Methane and nitrous oxide also cause ozone destruction. So now Dobson, that is spectrometer, is used to measure amount of ozone and it is expressed as Dobson unit, DU. Note down what, how can we measure the ozone layer? Understood? That is what is the amount of ozone layer, how can we measure? What and all things are helpful in saving ozone? Good amount of oxygen. Understood? See, if oxygen molecule can reach to that layer of the atmosphere, it can be broken by UV rays and it will make ozone layer. Understood? But ozone layer formation is disrupted by ozone layer destruction. And what is destroying the ozone layer? CFC. That is chlorofluorocarbon. So chlorofluorocarbon production will be exactly disrupted. Now look here. So nitrous oxide is produced in industrial process, forest, fire, solid waste disposal, spraying of insecticides and pesticides, etc. So methane and nitrous oxide also cause ozone destruction. It is also causing what, beta? Ozone destruction. Now, Dobson spectrometer is a device that will measure the amount of ozone. What it is doing? It is measuring the amount of ozone. So it is very, very important. What is the unit called as? Dobson unit, DU. So effect of ozone layer on Earth, ozone layer depletion, the thinning of ozone layer will do what? It will increase UV radiation reaching the Earth's surface. So if the UV radiation will reach the Earth's surface, it will estimate that 5% loss of ozone resulting 10% increase in UV radiation. So it will increase in UV radiation. Hey. All of you knowing location? Yes, sir. Okay, come on. Nice friendship. Come on. Can we start? Huh? Friend only. Pen or friend? Okay. So now look here. Hey, shall we? So when we talk about it is estimate. So total how much is? Say 5% ozone result. Loss of ozone result in 10% is increase in UV radiation. 10% increase in what beta? UV radiation. So you note down this one. Say 5% ozone UV radiation will start coming inside the atmosphere. It is good. Okay, so these radiations can increase in cataract and skin cancer. What these radiations are capable of? Note down everyone. These radiations are capable of cataract and skin cancer. Second, decrease the functioning of immune system. It is decreasing the functioning of what? Immune system. Next, it inhibits the photosynthesis in most phytoplanktons, adversely affecting the food chain of aquatic. Yes, inhibit means stop. It inhibits means stop. It inhibits the photosynthesis of for phytoplanktons. Phytoplanktons are floating type small plants. Understood not? If they won't be, they are aquatic one, and they are the major source of food for aquatic animals. Understood not? So like plants are the major section. Here you please remember this part. When somebody will be asking you this section, please kindly note down this section nicely. Hey, so UV radiation can damage what? It can cause cataract and skin cancer. This is first effect. Second is it decreases the functioning of immune system. So immune system will get affected. Understood? Next, inhibit photosynthesis. Inhibit means stops. Inhibit means stops in most phytoplanktons. Most phytoplanktons means those organisms which are grown in aquatic system. Understood? So they in water bodies. Understood? So in water those organisms are growing. So they do photosynthesis. Phytoplanktons are known for photosynthesis. They are freely floating plants. They are what? Freely floating plants. So they will get affected with it. Understood? So now next one is they will exactly what they damage nucleic acid of living organisms. That's the most important one. Nucleic acid is for protein. Nucleic acid is for protein. So 100% damage will be very bad. It affecting the food chain. Immune system damage. First, cancer, cataract. Second, immune system. Third, photosynthesis damage of phytoplankton. Fourth, food chain damage. Next, nucleic acid of living organism damage. Note down fast. Yes, it is damaging nucleic acid of living organisms. So I hope everybody understood. So now what in all is making ozone? UV rays. And if ozone will be depleted by CFC, not only CFC, methane and pesticides. Certain pesticides are there, they are damaging that. We need to see what is the our benefit is we will write extra points. Understood? Other people will be writing only 2 points, but you people will be writing 4 to 5 points. And they'll definitely give you full marks if they are getting extra points from you. I hope you might have understood this one. So come on, go for this. Yes, nitrous oxide, CFC. So certain points are there. You people will be writing extra than hey. Now we will be talking about garbage management. What is the meaning of garbage management and why we are exactly doing garbage management? Understood? Tomorrow morning, one important information for very good. One important information for blessing school students. 8 questions, Simple questions of NCRT. So whatever questions are there in NCRT, you do for surface area, only practice NCRT. Specifically lengthy questions of 5 marks. Also NCRT, not question, one question also not from outside. Unit test and that their test also. Okay? Have everybody understood? Yes, ma'am. Now look here, beta. We will talk about garbage management. See, nowadays you will be having the biggest problem is garbage management. So garbage management is one of the biggest problem we people are facing, because see, every day, day to day life, whatever waste we are taking out from the house, it has to be disposed nicely. Correct now? The disposal of our waste product has to be done nicely, because the ever increasing population of human has created problem for all the other species, understood, other organisms. So they will ask this question. This is one of the most important question asked in most time in CBSE, because they will hit the target. The target is population, understood, and the target is pollution. Pollution created by population, understood. So the garbage, you might be seeing that in going from Chennai to that what you call Tambram area, one total big Pallavaram area, full garbage disposal system is there. The entire area stinks very badly, correct now? Yes, that area. So what is A? What is the benefit of garbage disposal? The benefit of garbage disposal is it will not be creating pollution in the nearby areas. Understood? Now the government is very keen to dispose, because we can recycle, we can reuse. Understood not? So we can regenerate those things. So that is very very important. So here we need to understand some very important thing. More quantity of waste material is generated due to the improvement of our day to day lifestyle. Correct now? See, nowadays we are not only removing one thing, we are removing like what you call AC is there, AC parts you are throwing. Correct now? Now once laptop is damaged, what do you do? Break in means you are throwing like that. Many times, yes. So you know what? Not only that part, you know what you people are doing, what we people are doing. I'm not going to say only you, because we are doing plastic, we are throwing plastic bags, we are throwing most of the things we are throwing here and there. Correct now? And we are. When can I stop? You will teach. See, understand. So more quantity of garbage, because from here questions are asked. They're asking question, because they will tell you to give your own point of view. Because you people are future generation. We are old generation. Why? Because we have done whatever mistake. Because of that, our coming generation will face this pollution problem. Correct now? So ever increasing population will generate more pollution. We cannot dump in sea. Usually, what we used to do after every festival, we are dumping what? God's disposal. Where we are dumping? Sea, water bodies. Correct now? Ocean, lakes, wherever we are finding, we are dumping it. Is it good or bad? See, 4 5 days, we are exactly, good evening, beta. 4 5 days, we are taking care of God like anything. After that, 10 days over, what we are doing, we are putting in water. And water from that, the God is coming on. That time, nobody is there to take care of that. Correct now? The body parts will be melted. This thing, the residues, the hay husk, with that, the God is made. It will sting near the water bodies. Correct now? So this is what? This is the type of manipulation. Why we are doing it? What is the need of doing it? Are you understanding? On whom it is affecting? Is it affecting our rituals, or it is affecting our health? Health. Yes. And the water bodies, the aquatic animals, and after that, who is it eating that aquatic animals? Ultimately, the damage generated to whom? Humans. So garbage disposal system has to be done very good. Garbage disposal system has to be done very specifically. Understood? So now we are going to talk about one by one. I'll ask from everyone. The first point is more quantity of waste material is generated due to improvement of our day-to-day life. Yes, more quantity is generated. Nowadays, more and more disposable items are used to change our lifestyle. Correct now? So disposable items, disposable cup, disposable what you call spoon, paper plates, and everything. Correct now? So it is polluting what? It is polluting our environment. But better in our olden days, if you remember, our parents used to give us a steel plate to eat. Correct now? We were using spoons, steel spoon. Wherever we were going, we were using these type of things. Correct? Huh? So where the system generation was like that only. So the system was hello. On and off in both Rajesh. So the disposable systems will be exactly now. It is polluting the environment. It is polluting what? Environment only. Understood or not? And is there any control? No, we can't control it. It's not like na ki one glass bottle you are using. After that, you are exactly again giving. So the glass, at least we can use it for again recycling can be done. Correct now? But in long term, it is affecting what? Our environment only. Understood? So now proper method of garbage disposal by segregating biodegradable and non-biodegradable recycling material can be used. So these are the precautions. When you will be writing, you remember, you should mention the best quality points. Understood? How to clear the atmospheric poisonous gases. How? First say, the industries which are generating the poisonous gases, they should first filter the gas and then release it atmosphere. They should have some filtration devices. Understood? Second is, if any factory or industry is using radioactive materials, will they dispose that directly to water bodies? No. First they have to what? Cool. After cooling, they have to purify it. Understood or not? And then only they have to mix. Mix no. They have to release it. Understood? Every radioactive material will be doing what? The radioactive substances are generating what? A danger to the life span of the species. See, our ancestors were living for how many days? 90 years. 90 years. Understood or not? So our ancestors were living for more than 90 years. But what is our lifespan? 60 and 70. Those people who are living for 80 plus means we are celebrating for them. Why? Because drastically, how many years reduction is there? 20 years at least. Nowadays, the youth are getting heart attacks. Correct now? After COVID, you might have heard that the cases of heart attack is more. Correct now? Increased. And you know, our body, the bone intensity, the bone density, everything is exactly getting changed. Correct now? Because of exposure of radioactive substances. Who is generating all these radioactive substances? Factories. And who is the main source of producing? Humans only. Correct now? So we are the reason of our death and problem. That's true now. We are the reason of our death and problem. So now we are going to few years back. Tea was served in train in reduced what? Reusable glasses. For hygiene reason, glasses were replaced by disposable plastic cups. Now these disposable plastic cups you will see everywhere. In any station you will go. What you will find? Putting plastic cups in that railway track it is there. Correct now? So that, if that is not enough, you will be seeing some dress items will be there. If that is not enough, some of the people, those who are drinking water, disposable bottles. Disposable bottles nowadays is found everywhere. Yeah. In fact, on track also you will see. Correct now? Where you are exactly? You go stadium. When you are going stadium, there exactly you are seeing cricket match. The people are throwing disposable water bottles. What is that manipulation? Whom you are disturbing? Your own species. Yes, ma'am. So definitely these are creating problems. I hope everybody understood this one. So now we will go for disposable to these cups were major environmental challenges. Correct now. So plastic cups were then replaced by disposable clay cups. But humans are very intelligent. You know what? One thing I want to say you. Ki when you are using disposable clay cups, now because once you are heating it, if you are not heating it, it is not a threat. Why? Because you are solidifying clay, means soil. You are solidifying. Correct now. So that is there are two type of soil. One soil will become hardened. That will not be fit for drinking. You know why? Because if you will put water in that, it will melt. Correct? In long term, you can't use it. So what they are doing, they are putting fire and they are burning it. So once you are burning it, they are exactly cooler. That word is called as cooler. The cups which is made by firing the soil. Understood? They are biodegradable or non-biodegradable? They are non-biodegradable. After firing, they are of no use. They are non-biodegradable. Are you understanding? So the microscopic organism will not be able to degrade it. Understood? So they will stay on earth for long time. But what our ancestors were doing? Our ancestors were making food in that only. Till it will not break, they were using. In Rajasthan, Gujarat, in northern regions, in southern regions. In fact, in Harappan and Mohenjo-daro cultures, what they were doing? They were exactly using clay items. Understood or not? And the clay items had many earthen qualities. Got it? But they were biodegradable or non-biodegradable? Non-biodegradable. So till it will not be totally damaged, people used to use it. But nowadays, what you are doing in train every journey, at least you think, if 4 or 5 vendors are there, they will be selling at least 2,000 cups. So 2,000 that coolers will be there one day. So in 1 month, how much it will be? 2,000 is no into 30. So how much? 60,000. So in 1 year, 365 into 2,000. Where they will be deposited? Earth only. Will it be helpful for us, our coming generation? No. What message we are sending to the coming generation? So I really wish my children, my future generation, to make something much better than what our old generation has not done. Correct now? The plastic glasses also should not pollute. Means once we are using it, if we are putting in water for 2 to 3 hours, it should melt and vanish. Are you understanding? So biotic component should be there in that type of glasses or bottle where once you are using it, after that you can eat also. Can we make something like that? Correct now? It should be made with chocolate or it should be made with what you call, so that after using the spoon you can eat also. Correct now? It can be eatable. The plate what you are using for eating can be eaten after, if you are not eating, at least the herbivorous animal can eat. Are you understanding? So that should be the certain implementation where the cost of production should not be damaged. The things should be reused or biodegradable substances can degrade it after using. Correct now? Like some plates are there. That plates are made with a specific leaf now. That coconut leaves are there now. That sorry, coconut no. That banana leaves. The dried banana leaf. That's a good alternative now. They are dried and they are exactly made. After that, you are keeping in water for long time means it will get biodegradable. But the cost is very high. Why the cost is high? Hi Mukundan, the cost is very high. Why? Because we cannot hold it for long time. So that's the most important crucial factors. Are you understanding? So now beta, the next part is now disposable paper cups are used which are biodegradable. So now our problems were very high. Understood not? Myra, hi beta. So these are exactly some of the most important factors we people can change. Correct now? So our coming generation must be knowing the value of food and they must be knowing that whatever we are serving on, we can eat that also. Correct now? So that there should not be a wastage of 1 rupee also. Correct now? Because once we are buying a plate from the person who is giving us, that plate is also they are adding the cost of that. So if they are adding the cost of that means it belongs to us. Correct now? If they will nicely serve us, that means what? Told for more time. We can use it for more time. Very good. So there are many factors. Very good, beta. So now water pollution. Now water pollution is one of the major reason of damage to nowadays. Correct now? Because look here, water is for what? We are using water for drinking. We are using water for cleaning. We are using water for household purpose. We are using water for industrial purpose. The animals which are, see, it's not only human are special. Plant is also needing water. In absence of water, will plant be able to do photosynthesis? No. If plant is not getting water means it will affect the entire ecosystem. Correct now? Because in absence of water, nothing will be available. Correct now? So there are many factors, one to one, back to back, it will affect. Correct now? So water pollution, the presence of some inorganic or organic what you call biological, radiological or physical foreign substances or particles in the water that tends to degrade its quality is exactly creating pollution. Correct now? And that's what we were talking about. We had a discussion about some of the idols after we are doing some puja, and after that we are throwing it in water. Is it good or bad? Whom it will affect? Water bodies. It is highly affecting the water bodies. Correct now? It is damaging our system itself. Nowadays, cancer become household matter. Every after second house, after 60 years of age, you will see someone or elder person or younger person. They can be affected with what? Cancer. Correct now? So cancer become a common name, common disease. Are you understanding? And once in the bloodline, the cancer is exactly coming, it will not be able to go so easily. That day we had a discussion now. Some certain types of cancer can be transmitted from one generation to another generation. I hope you might have understood this one. Now, water pollution, the presence of some inorganic substances. So now lakes, streams, rivers, ocean have become polluted due to industrial growth, urbanization, and other man-made problems. So they are also going to create problem with us. I hope everybody understood this one. So now we understood back to back some of the major important factors that is related to water. Correct now? Now can you tell me what is the meaning of eutrophication? I hope you might have understood. Yes, beta, what is the meaning of eutrophication? See, eutrophication, write down eutrophication. EUTROFICATION. Understood? Understood, not beta? Beta, see, understand. Now, we people want a better production. Okay? Now, look at beta. I am going to see. I'm going to explain what is the meaning of eutrophication because they are asking. So now listen, beta. What is the meaning of eutrophication and how eutrophication is like chemical fertilizer, pesticide you are putting on soil. Okay, at the time you want better production. So what you are doing? You are putting chemical fertilizers and pesticides. After putting that, you are forgetting. But is it not going to forget because NPK, that is nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. They are the major macronutrient that will be utilized by the soil. So there are two different type of nutrient, macronutrient and micronutrient. But these macronutrient will not be taken by the plant fully now. It will not be taken by the soil. It is very light. So what will happen? You are putting the nutrient in the soil. So with water through canal, it will go to river or pond or lake. Now there, this will have a tendency to grip with oxygen. See, already water soluble oxygen is less in number. Understood? So now what will happen? The water soluble oxygen is very less in number. What they will do? This chemical will bind with oxygen and make chemicals. Understood or not? Now what will happen? They will exactly grow some type of floating plant in river bodies or pond bodies. So river is a floating body. So river is not a problem. Understood? Where the river speed is slow now, there only you will see that green type of plants are there. Correct now? That long thread-like plants are there. If you will go inside, means you will be seeing that these plants will be exactly damaging the other system. Correct now? So what is needed by the aquatic animal? Oxygen. Which type of oxygen? Water soluble oxygen. You might have seen that they gallop, they do like that more times. Why? Because they can take that water soluble oxygen. But now these chemicals are taking that oxygen. Now, will aquatic animal be able to take that oxygen? No. Then what will happen is many times you might have seen that suddenly from river side or sea side, more aquatic animals are coming and dying in the seashore. Why? Because of the inavailability or non-supply of proper oxygen. Understood or not? You might be seeing that in the green patches, now many aquatic animals are getting tangled and die because they are forced to come out on the surface to take oxygen. Correct now? Most of the fishes also you might be seeing that some drip type will be coming in the water now because sometimes they are coming up taking oxygen. Why? Because the oxygen supply is minimal in the inner region. Are you understanding? So is it good or bad? Bad. And beta, who is getting affected? Us. Now aquatic animals are also taking that fertilizer. Now we are eating that aquatic animal. Plant also took that fertilizer. Herbivores also took that fertilizer. Carnivores also took that fertilizer. So all top to bottom level started taking that chemicals. Who will be having the maximum impact of it? Understood or not? So what is eutrophication? These chemicals will go in water bodies and they will make patchy leaves. Understood? Plants. And it will reduce the supply of oxygen. To whom? Aquatic bodies. Understood? Aquatic organism. And this system is called as eutrophication. Is it good or bad? Bad. For whom? Us. But for aquatic animal, impact is more high. So till now, whatever you learned, did you understood? So this is most important part. Because some of the things. The chief sources of water pollution are sewage and other waste. In fact, we have seen now some of the people from their house directly they are putting a pipe to sea. As that the sea water is their Appa's family member. Understood not? Like kings also were not doing like that. Correct now? But we are doing direct supply of pipe towards sea and river. Correct now? And the river will be stinging like anything. In Delhi, if you will go, and many of the metros you will go, and you will be seeing that direct they are opening pipe in river bodies. For what you are opening, can you clear it? Understood or not? So your sewage system, sewage disposal system, first you have to refine it, correct now? And then allow the water bodies to go. But no, because you see, another important point is every biomass, every waste generated by human or animal, they have some type of microbes. Understood or not? They have some type of what you call microscopic bacterial infections. Understood or not? So if that will be given by animals, animal will get affected by, correct now? Like cholera, you will go for swimming in one day, and after that second day you will be in hospital admitted. Why? You drank that water accidentally. Why you drank that water? Because that water is exactly getting release of sewage system from many houses, and you are learning swimming in that water. What will happen? Animals are also going there. You are also going there, and then you are having loose motion. means food poisoning happened, correct? Because that water body, if we will go, because many microbes, many pathogens from the body system release there, correct now? Our gut line is having many bacteria, virus, so it will go directly in the water. Now that water is drink by some of the innocent people. They will go where? Direct hospital. Are you understanding this part? So who is getting affected? At and all, we are only getting affected, correct now? So only what is the proper hygiene system? Wash your hand before eating. But can we wash water before eating? No. So we have to purify water before drinking, understood? And maximum try, like if you are going in swimming pool or anywhere, you must check that the stagnant water is having chlorine or not, understood? Not chlorine or chlorine smell in water, it's exactly a good sign where it will not be having bacteria. Understood? Boiling water is the best for what you call killing the microbes. Even chlorination can release one. And nowadays we are having water purifier in home. They are exactly having UV radiations, and these UV radiations are killing the microorganisms. That is RO purifier. Correct now? So definitely the reverse osmosis is exactly going there. So that there are different systems generated there. Now look here. Now the chain sources, now industrial effluents are there, agriculture discharges there, industrial waste from chemical industries, fossil fuels, plants and nuclear power plant. Everything they are dumping where? Sea and water bodies. It is our personal property. Sea is our personal property. So only we are disposing everything. Is it good or bad? Bad. Now sewage. It consists of excreta of animals. Now a major sources of water pollution is raw or partially discharged sewage thrown into natural resources of water, river, lakes, and that's what right now only I talked. Now pathogens are there, and these pathogens will directly impact whom, beta? The direct impact is coming on us only. Now industrial waste. Now many times in CBSE they will be definitely asking about industrial waste. So now what is the meaning of industrial waste? The waste that is generated either in water or air. Understood not? Or on soil. So three different type of waste are produced from industries. One will be solid waste, one will be air, and one will be water discharge. Understood? So how many type of waste are there? Three different type of waste generated by whom? Industries. So now we are going to understand that that is electroplating, soap manufacturing, rubber, plastic, etc. So caustic soda and chlorine factories releases heavy metals. Mercury poisoning occurred in Minamata city, Japan in which year? 1953, where more than 100 people died or suffered serious nervous damage from eating fish taken from Minamata Bay. So that is exactly, so see, directly one day you went for fishing, you took out, or you went for market. Many people are eating fresh fishes, understand not? Coming out from sea. Now you understand that near one factory near the sea is there. Now you went for eating sea, and that is exactly having influence of that chemical. So 10, 15 fishes they collected, and now what they did, they sold. You buy that 5, 6 fishes. All 5, 6 fishes got bite to different family people. Understood not? What will happen? They will cook. They are having, are they 1% also when we are eating non-veg? Are we having that thinking like it is poisonous? 1% also you are buying vegetable from shop or fruits from shop. 1%, single person, do you have that thought that it is full of pesticide, it is full of colors? No. Means we are thinking that we are bringing life in our family. Correct now? So family people will be, our parents are bringing food, and they will be always thinking like, okay, fine, we are bringing food to my children, the children will be healthy. But 1% also, do you have the idea that it is having chemicals, this is having poison? So see, the same thing happened in Japan. Which year? 1953. The fishes were eaten, and what happened? 100 people died. I think few years back in Hyderabad, what happened? One chemical got released. Air release is there from one factory, and suddenly people started dying on road, and then that leakage got stopped. Are you understanding? Small leakage in a factory where it is storing poisonous substances can kill many if it is released. So who will be affected? Not only human, other innocent living organisms will get. Yes, I think in Andhra or Hyderabad this happened. So many people came on road and they died. They got suffocated because which direction the wind took, That direction people in home itself they die. Many a times in AC now, the chemical release will be there that will be exactly killing many people. Correct now? There are certain things that is affecting whom? It is affecting our system only. Understood? Now, cadmium poisoning causes itai, that is ouch disease. Adding large amount of inorganic fertilizer to crop will result in fertilizer pollution. That's also not good. That is nitrite poisoning or metamegalobinemia. That is, it's a type of anemia occur in infant and farm animals by poisoning of nitrates. So write down these things. These are very, very, if you will add in your answer, miss, it will definitely beautify your answer. Have everybody understood? Now, see, eutrophication, just now we discussed. Eutrophication meaning enrichment of nutrient by human activity. That is, eutrophic means refer to lake that are highly productive in terms of organic matter formed and well supplied with nutrient. It will be definitely creating problem for us. So now, biological oxygen demand, BOD. Biological oxygen demand. It is the amount of oxygen required for biological oxidation by microbes in any unit volume of water. The greater the amount of organic matter in water, the higher the BOD. Correct now? But the BOD is higher in polluted sewage water. Why beta? Because it will be binded by the chemicals and is polluted penetrating through soil and getting dissolved in soil water. So pesticide means any substance that is used to control a pest. So chemicals, pests, they are exactly so spraying of DDT on crop produces pollution of air, soil and water. So biological amplification, that is called as magnification. So biological magnification is done on you, us only. We are the victims of everything, correct? So now increase in the concentration of personal chemical by the organism at successive trophic level of food is called as biological monitoring or magnification. Understood now? Why? Because it will be adding one to another level. Yes. So in all the levels, it will be exactly polluting the surface. That's called as biological magnification. So direct measurement of changes of biological component of habitat based on evolution of numbers and distribution of organisms can be checked. So these are the things that is going to create more problem. Cadmium, it will cause what? Diarrhea, bone deformation, kidney damage, retarded growth, CNS injury, central nervous system injury. So they are good or bad? Next is copper. Copper will be causing what? Hypertension and coma. Mercury, lead and brain damage. Next, chromium, cancer, that is nephritis, intestinal ulcer. Zinc, so they are exactly done. Cobalt, so can we write only one also? It will beautify our answers now. At least two you can write. Able to write? Yes. Blood pressure is BP, low BP. Cobalt. And these are metals. Now. These are what? Metals. And the industries will release it by not thinking that it is going to affect who? Humans are the more bigger victims here. Understood now? We are the one. So I think everybody understood there are different type of pollution. Soil pollution, I think we need to read about soil pollution. No. Who is creating soil pollution? So types of pollution will be that will be exactly so pollution is one topic. This PDF will be reaching you. Noise pollution is there. Noise pollution will be exactly created. Noise pollution will be created by who is generating noise pollution? See, it's not only human. Machines are also generating noise pollution. So the factories where we are exactly implementing work and all, they are also generating noise pollution. I hope you might have understood. So these are some of the facts, effect of noise pollution and all. They'll not be asking these much factors. So this brings the end of our environment chapter. Recycle, reduce, reuse. One more R is 4R or 3R? Yeah, anybody? Yes, 6 o'clock morning time is there. Class is there. Tomorrow morning class is there, and tomorrow physics numericals I'm going to teach. Power, and then I will be talking about different factors of physics. So yes, 4R is there. What are the 4R? Reuse, recycle, reduce, and refuse. Definitely. Don't use those items which is non-biodegradable. That's it for today.